Guys, we're going live, and now we're live on YouTube. You can follow the live stream if you want by going to youtube.waregames. DOTWARE games, okay? And then you want it to maybe... No, you're not on YouTube. You're not on YouTube. Don't worry. I have you guys on a different monitor. You'll never be seen on our video, okay? It's just going to be me and then my development screen. In fact, this is what my development screen looks like. Bam! That's how development's going to look like. So that's what's being streamed to YouTube right now. Dotware games, spelled D-O-T-W-A-R-E. That's one word. And then the word games. And if you type in live, usually then the live stream will come up. So yeah. Dotware games. Yep. And you can see the other stuff. I know. Look at that. I'm practically the next Mr. Beast. So why don't we get started? All right. So first, let's cover what we did already. So we started our kind of pseudo Tatooine environment. We got some really nice static meshes here. We've got a whole library of 3D models and assets, which is great. And if you remember, you guys voted on making this a third-person based game. And because of that, we're using this template called ALS Advanced Locomotion System. Okay. So if I hit play, here's what we kind of got so far. Why is my camera like that? Hold on. Guys, you're on the wrong video. Okay? You're on last class's video if it's a pre-recorded. All right, I'll let you guys figure out how the internet works. While you do that, though, I'm going to actually get this project working. So first thing I want to do is figure out, okay, why is my camera being all funny? Don't be funny, camera. We don't need any funny business, but why is my camera way back there? Because there's some really cool animated stuff we can do. You know, we talked about last time having animated droid potentially. That's funny, I don't see a camera here. Is it on the parent blueprint? Well, it hurts to not have a camera. Let's see what happens. So I actually have the ALS system open in this project here. This is the way it's supposed to look. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to be in this first-person view mode. I wonder if I should just add a camera. But I'm just like, okay, let's see if the code references any sort of camera real quick. Maybe they're spawning it. See, this is the issue when you're working with other people's stuff. When you do have to. There's a bit of a learning curve just in figuring out how are things set up, so to speak. But that's okay. Now, what I liked about this animation system, and I found this out the other day, is there's a mechanic where you can hold out like a pistol, and it's very perfect for our kind of bounty hunter style thing. And I would like to probably start being able to shoot stuff, today in the game. So that's the goal. So, all right, what's happening with this camera now? Get socket location. Guess FP camera. But there's nothing. First person camera. Okay. So we're going over the code here. Input action. Let me think. Why wouldn't it be working here? And I don't think we had that issue last time. Maybe because we're auto-possessing him, something's happened. Let's See, that's our other guy. But we don't want that guy. We want animation system guy. Here's why. Let me show you. So in this project, if I hit play here, we have some really cool controls Like we have these different, like an injured blended animation. So if we get injured, we'll walk around like this. That's really great. Okay. But also things like this. Okay, very good. And we could make a shooting mechanic in that. So like a blaster. So we're able to do that kind of thing. It's a bow, things like that. But I really think that first blaster, that almost like cowboy style thing, is going to be exactly what we want for our kind of game. I just want that thing to work. Let's see. I debug why something I migrate over doesn't work when we bring it over. A couple options we can do here. Just don't know which one I want to do first. One thing we could do is we could merge the projects. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And I send everything from this project into that project. Which, might be it's not exactly what I want to do. I just like this to work the first time. Let's try this. Actually, we'll migrate the entire folder with everything ever from this game into our Star Wars game. And I bet you that should help us at least. So yes, hit OK. Because we only migrated some things last time. All right, I want to go into the Star Wars project. Period 8, Mandalorian, content, bam. No, I don't want to overwrite anything that's already been copied. All right. Now, and it's not necessarily going to work yet, but what we want to do, although it might, we can find that map though, which will be useful. Let's pull out the character. We'll try it one more time before we go to that map, and we'll see if it works on that particular map. Okay, since it won't work there, now we want to go to the level. Okay, and again, this guy works for some reason. I wonder if there's a variable in here that's like, hey, where is your camera's position? That's set right shoulder. Yeah, and if those things aren't set by default, then that would be our problem. I would be able to identify it immediately. How's my sound, by the way? I think I'm frozen on stream, but that's okay. We'll do like that. One more theory would be that the game mode has to be set as this game mode. So ALS game mode SP. So now when we go back to our Tatooine map, we're going to set the game mode to that one. ALS game mode SP. And now the question is, will that allow our character to behave the way it's supposed to? And then Oh, you can't see my screen at all? Okay. You can't see my face because I stopped working because I'm frozen like that. But can you see my my actual Unreal screen? Or no? Hmm. Oh my God! Why didn't someone tell me? Has it been like that? Oh wait, no, wait. It should have been. Okay. Yeah, no, the Google Meet switched to my webcam instead of my ManyCam. Now can you see it? Is that better? All right, Antonio, mute your mic. I don't want to hear myself twice. As much as I love listening to myself talk, and I do. Um, can you see my screen, guys? I think you can. Okay, we got it working. Yes, perfect. Okay, cool. We got it working finally. Sometimes just little tweaks like that, guys. Can everyone hear me, by the way? Okay, perfect. Cool. Turn on the music just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, the first 10 minutes was not the fun part of development, but hey, now we got this really beautiful animated character. I mean, he does not look beautiful, but his animations are beautiful. They're amazing, and we can do things like, hey, uh, this kind of animation, and shoot, like this kind of stuff. That's an aim and bam, bam, bam. So that'll be really, really fun to develop out. So actually, let's do that. Let's do our shooting mechanic for the first time in our third person, our third person style character. So on this blueprint, we're gonna make a custom event called Fire Weapon, and we're going to trigger that event whenever the left mouse button is pressed. So left mouse button's pressed. We're going to call this custom code called Fire Weapon. So Fire Weapon's going to fire, and then we can decide what happens with this code. So the way I like to do it, I like in code to shoot an invisible line in the world from one place to another. Invisible, okay? It's called a line trace. We use these all the time. And we can then ask, hey, where did that line hit? What did it hit? And all kinds of other stuff. So we're going to do that. Line trace by channel. And the line trace by channel is going to shoot a line from a start location to an end location, however far you want the blaster, in this case, to actually fire. And we can actually make that line not invisible if we want to be able to see, like, okay, what did it actually hit? So we do that. And then we get to ask, okay, what did you hit over here? And we have a whole bunch of stuff we can ask. How far did it have to go before hitting? How much time did it take? And most importantly, what did we hit? That kind of thing. So let's do this. We need to determine where we're shooting from and where it's ending. So we want to shoot from the end of that blaster, ideally. So we have this thing called held object. I'm gonna guess that is what our code, according to our template, is telling our guy to hold, that he's holding held object. So that would be the gun. So if we ask what held object's position is, maybe that's the right place to put our start location. Let's try it. So we're going to drag that, and we're going to ask it for its location. Get location, get world location. When in doubt, choose world location. It's usually the one you want. But get world location, and however far we want that world location to go. I think what you can do is do something called get forward vector. Get actor forward vector. All right, this is the part where I Google something to save time. So, all right, UE4, and this is how you Google this kind of stuff. Line trace from weapon, maybe. I don't know. Usually people use line traces for things like inventory stuff. We also do line trace from character. And what I like to do is just pick out a couple links. I just want to see what the code is for getting the end location. Getting mouse position, no, I don't need that. No. Let's see what else we got here. Find lookout rotation. That might be what we want, actually. Find lookout rotation. Point. There it is. Get forward vector. Yeah, I think that's what I want. I think that is what I've used before in the past. So let's pull that up, and we'll kind of mess with that. So we're going to say, all right, you're shooting a line through the world from whatever your held object is, and where is that line going to end? We're going to get that held object, get the world rotation of it. We're going to get forward vector. We're going to multiply it. Cause it to go far, and then add that to the start location. Vector plus vector, bam, bam, adding, and then that's going to be our end location. Okay, let's see if that works. And just to make it even a little bit more cool, let's spawn a little explosion particle wherever we shoot our gun, okay? So we'll know we hit the ground for sure. So we can do that by doing spawn emitter at location. And we can choose a couple ones in starter content. Let's choose the explosion. And let's do it at like, it's a little bit too big for my liking. So let's set the scale to 0.5, so it's half as big. And then you got to decide where is it actually being spawned. Because if you don't plug in the location, it's going to spawn literally at coordinate 0, 0, 0 on the map. Right? Well, this part's easy because we just line traced. Part of the line trace hit result is the location and impact point of what you actually hit. So we can plug either location or impact point, doesn't really matter, into location, and the particles that spawn there. All right, let's test this, and let's see if this, oh, you know, let's do a sound effect too. Why not? Play sound. We play sound at location, that's always cool. So let's see if we have any explosion sound effects. We really need a blaster sound effect, actually. And I'm sure there's plenty of that online. All right, let's use that for now, okay? That's. I should make what? Say that again. You should make the no meme. Okay, yeah. Or the wow. No. Well, instead, no. Let's just do this for now. But hey, I would like you guys to one of you guys should find me like a sound effects library or something for Star Wars sounds, because it'll really help accelerate. Like, I want stuff to do with blasters. I want background noise. I want all the Star Wars. I want ship sounds with ships. All right, so let's try this code, see what happens. Again, I don't know if this stuff's going to work or if it needs to be tweaked, but we're going to test it out. So, all right, when left mouse button is pressed, fire weapon should happen. Okay, so going to the front, full screen it. All right. It'll line trace even if I do it, but let's do the where I'm holding out the pistol. Okay, so I'm holding out a pistol, and if I click, nope. Wait, something's happened. I'm hearing the sound effect, but I'm not seeing. I think the particle's coming from behind me, maybe. Okay. Couple options we could do here. We could line trace straight from the camera, actually, now that I think about it. So instead of even caring where this is coming from, what if we plug in... Oh, wait, sorry, we don't have the camera. Let's see. So this is the held object. This is the static mesh. What if we do this? I mean, I'm seeing a line show up, so we're definitely doing a line trace. But I think it's spawning behind our guy, because I'm hearing it, but it's quiet. No, Harvey, not yet. Let's see, what can we do? Testing, testing. Huh. Well, this will require some math, certainly. We'll look into. I'll maybe take a look at this on my own. I don't want to do any development without you guys present, but I do want to see. Okay, how do we get it to draw from our guy towards where we're aiming at? I mean, I could do something really simple even now and be like, all right, this is our start location, and as long as I drag it under the mesh, it's going to follow that, and then we could potentially get something showing up if I did it like this. But I don't know if that's very good for the future. Like, is it going to be perfectly accurate? And who knows? Thinking. All right, guys, I'm going to think about this. Think about what you want to do for next time. We can focus on systems and stuff. This won't be a tough system once we get the actual forward part to work and we get the math right. Last time we got this follower to actually like follow us. We can, for example, next time issue out, maybe develop where we can issue him commands like, hey, stay, follow, that kind of thing, and be able to select that from a menu. There was a lot of really good ideas last time about a couple different things, deforming the landscape, stuff like that. We still have a whole environment to design. So think about what category of development will be good, and I won't see you until Tuesday because you guys got a 3-day weekend. So I'm going to let you guys go and just think about how you want to do this project. Come back with ideas. By the way, before you go, I'll put this on Canvas. I'll email it to you. But there is an assignment for this week as when you get done. So I paste that in the chat right now. It'll get emailed to you anyway. But make sure you have that assignment. You have it done.